I'm so tired of playing you, bro. You hear you talking at the beginning, but you in the middle of the game, you won't say shit, bro. You gonna turn your mic off, clown. Tired of playing you, bro.
That boy is mad, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, because he be acting for a game, and then he turned his whole mouth, his whole mic off. I don't like that, bro. If you talk through the whole game, I don't like that. But then when he do a big play, he so happen to turn his mic back on. Listen, bro. When he do a big play, he so happen to turn his mic back on. Fucking clown. When have you won? You ain't won in the last 5 games, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? I done won 5 Super Bowls on you, bro. You tripping in a row, bro. Let's go, man. You tripping, man.
Now first down throw for Newton.
Damn, bro.
This is caught.
Look at it, bro. If I ain't that chain, I don't even have to play the game, bro. I can still beat your ass, nigga.
Third straight year over 1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever
I'm about to trash these Cowboys.
3 straight years.
That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn it around because a very disappointing season.
Not the season anyone expected, least of all the Carolina Panthers, but he's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017.
That's going to go as a
don't worry about it. You're going to run. You see that, don't you? Don't worry about it, nigga. You don't know what play you run. Leave that, nigga.
On second down, here's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Throwing on third down, Newton. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
You're not going to beat me, clown. Look at I'm trying to have. Like, you some garbage. Let's go, clown. Garbage ass nigga. You ain't going to beat me, bro. You ain't know enough.
On first and 10, it's
Ryan.
Ryan.
Where you going? Give me that pick.
And
they wouldn't let me do. That's bullshit.
Incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tammett.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammett shows better out.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on second and 10 now.
What's going on with y'all, fellas? 4, 20.
Second and 10 now. Ryan.
41.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking that time to get it to Justin Hardy. And that takes us from second to third down. And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
When Shaq Thompson declared for the draft, I said he should be a running back in the NFL. He said no way, he'd rather hit people as a linebacker.
Finding Gabriel complete. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football as the receiver turned around. The ball greeted him.
Double coverage and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have the
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Another 0-0 game.
You're talking. He just had the ball.
That's y'all game 0-0.
From the gun on third down, Newton.
Look at that play. You just seen Ted Green?
Before he gets into enemy territory. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to the receiver quicker.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And the slot man goes in motion.
I'll let y'all play.
And the inaugural carry here for Fonzie Whitaker.
Pick.
There, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Newton to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It would have been a long field goal attempt, so when you only need a few inches, this, to me, is the right decision. And they wind up picking up the conversion on 4th down.
Payne.
Oh, touchdown. Look at that. Look at that.
He cuts it back.
Heisman shit.
Touchdown.
Yeah. First season, bro.
Cameron Artis-Payne. 31 yards.
Yeah.
The Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game,
real shit,
yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
I'm fucking blocked, bro.
Block that out your mind and just wait.
Right. You see that shit.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds.
He's talking to them first. He's here.
On first down,
you got the traffic, bro.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there.
Man, I beat that man with the Patriot. I beat that man with the Patriot, whoever.
Not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, you know, of course he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up in his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones,
just lost with him.
And you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
2nd and 10, it's Ryan again.
Oh,
he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On third down, Ryan escaping the pressure right.
Was the game lagging? I need to get out.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And for Coleman, if you combine the rushing and receiving yards, close to 1,000 last year. He had 8 touchdowns as well, and was just really a great 1-2 combo with Devontae Freeman.
An outstanding.
Man, you talking about no Super Bowl player at the top.
Team is probably the lead running back. And Devontae Freeman gets the bulk of the carries. Coleman, when he does get his hands on the football, he will produce a big way. Speaking of the numbers you just gave.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
What's the score?
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
There's a handoff to begin the drive to Artis Payne. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
How I make field goal? How I make field goal? Shut up, nigga. Shut up, clown. Shut up, bum. Get your game up. You got the Atlanta Falcons, man. Garbage.
Again on the ground with Artis Payne. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. A gain of a yard gets him back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Play action. It's Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there. Newton again. 45 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll run again here with Artis Payne. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hit that hole.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tyson Jackson able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I'm going for it, bro.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems.
Good punt.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Yeah, here now come the Falcons.
That was a good call.
They compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 50 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10 now. Ryan connects with Sanu right side.
Good defense, team.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated in 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones, and he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers, so you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Coleman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's no good.
Oh, my God.
He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now, after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
At all.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now it's Newton. Here off nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 7 down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust
in and out
of it? That you figure out.
I see the game. You missed that field goal. That's the last time. I mean, you missed that extra point.
Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
What school that?
To throw on second down is Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
DC, who you playing?
Receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
You losing?
Catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Newton. Finding time. And the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley
We'll take it to the half,
able to
man.
get in there and drop him behind the line. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, two defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped through. I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded at the 43. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Man, who just burped, man? Shouldn't have.
Clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
He hurt.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.
Man, Scooter need to shut up.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Ryan on second down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. This is Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 16 on the pickup, and it'll be first down Atlanta. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Pretty good coverage there. Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a...
Yeah, everybody been playing cover 2 lately.
On both sides, the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in the game, it's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's 3 levels. Defensive line, linebackers, and into the secondary. And if the 3rd level is leading your team in tackles,
she got a take.
Now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers.
No, I said, do she not a take?
2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They come out here in the eye. Here's Coleman. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
I'm right here. Sure.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Go.
Ryan, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan taking it in, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It'll buy some time right. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yeah, he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, you know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have 250 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams, so your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and minicamps. You get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Look at it.
Got a nail in the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. An incredible play there on 4th down. 45 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Bro. Every time, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They come out here in the eye. Newton takes it himself. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid gain there in the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Cambridge touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. At the field general, the leader just falling behind them.
And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied.
Go, little people. That's a big play.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 23 yards on the play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Second down, 8. On second down, Ryan. Looking sideline incomplete.
Yeah, you garbage, nigga. Get your game up, nigga. Go. We got the game in here, bro.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. On third down, Ryan. Going up top. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 44 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it with Artis Payne. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now Stewart on first down. So from the 40 to the 45, 5-yard run.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second down following the run.
20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd and short, Tolbert. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Panthers. And quickly, they get to the line. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Here's Artis Payne. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Second down and 4. Now Artis Payne. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Long drive to deep, and now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
Yeah, he was.
Now with 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he was.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warner.
Hey, Cat, that nigga ain't quit, bro. I was at the party with y'all, bro. It was me, you, and Scooter, man, bro. That nigga didn't quit, bro. That nigga was talking about he was going to go get his wife, but before the nigga left, nigga, it wasn't him, bro. He was already saying, regardless, he was going to get a nigga to match, bro, if he had to go get his wife, bro. He ain't done lost connection, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings...